Thank you for stopping by GardenStateWeather.com, New Jersey, and the Northern Mid-Atlantic region's weather news portal. I'm forecaster Robert Smith, and this is our Tuesday, July 5th, 2011 edition of the video forecast discussion. And we'll start today's broadcast off with the latest water vapor imagery loop, showing a lot of the black and red, dry, descending air. Beautiful clear skies have now made its way all the way through the northern mid-Atlantic states. The cloudiness associated with this stationary front or cold front has passed through the south and off the coastline now, and we're not really anticipating any major weather. A lot of sunshine today, warm weather with dry dew points as well, and temperatures away from the coast now getting to around 90 degrees in interior northern New Jersey, and perhaps even just the 80s around the immediate coast with the sea breeze developing during the afternoon. And this is our Futurecast for this morning on Tuesday going through Thursday morning. During the next 48 hours, we're going to find this stationary front to the south, remaining just to the south of the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia, northern mid-Atlantic area. Most of the rain associated with this trough and frontal boundary will be to the south. Another cold front will be approaching the area and moving through the area on Wednesday night, followed by clearing on Thursday morning. On the northern boundary of the front, there'll be some convective showers and perhaps even a thunderstorm or so passing through the area on Wednesday afternoon, late toward evening, and Wednesday night. A more important area of convection will be associated with a mid-level trough on the front to the south, and that will mean that some of the precipitation will enter the fold into Maryland and then offshore the Carolinas. But most of the northern mid-Atlantic will remain in between the two systems and pretty much dry and very warm, with increasing humidities on Wednesday. Temperatures away from the coast again with ample sunshine and some cumulus clouds getting into the around 90 degrees or so over interior sections of northern New Jersey. A little cooler over the higher terrain, and of course cooler along the immediate coast from Sandy Hook down to Delaware as a result of sea breeze front developing during the afternoon both days. Current analysis early this morning shows the nearly stationary front now just off the Jersey coast into the Delaware Valley. Most of the precipitation now offshore. High pressure building in across northern New England and the Great Lakes region. As we get through the afternoon, another weak trough approaching the eastern seaboard of New Jersey and Connecticut, but the atmosphere is pretty capped, so basically just mostly sunny skies and absolutely not forecasting any precipitation in the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia metropolitan area this afternoon. As we get into this evening, again, a prefrontal trough here moving off the northern New England coast and a nearly stationary boundary just over southern New Jersey, the Delmarva back into the Virginias. Precipitation expected to stay well to the south with generally dry weather in this region. As we get into the day on Wednesday, the stationary front nearly in the same position as it was earlier over the last 24 hours. And the reason is because the upper level flow is basically from west to east at the higher levels of the atmosphere. So the front is pretty much stalled out as a result of being parallel to the flow of the upper level winds. Here's our cold front coming in now just north of the Great Lakes, and that cold front will be passing through the area during the afternoon hours across southeastern New York State and central Pennsylvania. Again, most of the precipitation associated with this will be very light, and to the north and west of New York City, the air should be relatively dry. The stationary front to the south could start to show some signs of convective activity, a few showers and thunderstorms tipping southern New Jersey, the Delmarva region, and Maryland during the evening hours on Wednesday. And coastal water temperatures this morning range in the low to the mid-70s all across the New York Harbor down through the Delmarva. And it's going to be a nice day, but rip currents and swells on the ocean will cause people to be very concerned if you're out there on the water during this afternoon and again on Wednesday afternoon during this fine weather. Do expect that the seas will be a little rough and choppy, and rip currents will be a common factor. So please be careful and do not go into the water unguarded or especially alone. And generally fair and seasonable weather will be on tap for Thursday through the early part of the weekend, with high pressure building into the forecast region. We're out of time for this morning. I have a lot to do, so we're going to cut the broadcast short for today, and we'll be back later tonight or on Wednesday. Be safe out there. Have a wonderful week. And thanks for stopping by GardenStateWeather.com.